Have you ever encountered people who steal your energy, fill you with negativity, or make you feel bad about yourself? Interacting with toxic people can be an exhausting and frustrating experience. In this video, we will guide you through the tools that Stoicism offers you to confront negative, manipulative, or conflictive people. We will delve into the Stoic art of maintaining serenity and wisdom in the midst of chaos, with 11 Stoic wisdoms for interacting with toxic people. These are not historical concepts hidden in dusty tomes, but rather Stoic wisdom, practical principles that you can apply in your daily life. In the midst of our lives filled with rapid change and challenges, it is easy to feel adrift. But consider the powerful idea of Marcus Aurelius himself. You have power over your mind, not over external events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Harness that clarity and conviction in your daily life, especially when dealing with those who seem to bring only negativity and confusion. Whether it's a difficult co-worker, a challenging family member, or your own inner critic, we'll explore how to apply Stoic wisdom to remain unwavering and true to your core. Let's unravel these timeless strategies to not just cope, but thrive. Together, we will discover how to transform adversity into advantage, using each encounter as a springboard to greater resilience. Understand that this is not just philosophy, it is a practical guide to living with intention and integrity, no matter what life throws at you. So if you are ready to empower your journey with the strength of Stoicism, let us embark on this path of discovery together to navigate the complexities of life with greater ease and understanding. Prepare to fully embrace the transformative power of Stoicism in your life. It's like holding a mirror in front of your soul, diving deeply into understanding your inner world, your thoughts, feelings, and motivations. Number 1. Self-awareness. It is recognizing how they influence your actions and reactions. That is the Stoicism concept of self-awareness. This is not just a practice, it is a path to freedom. Stoics believe that by knowing ourselves, we gain the power to control our responses, choose our perspective, and ultimately shape our destiny. Now imagine that you are in a situation that normally triggers a strong emotional response. Instead of reacting automatically, you pause, observe your feelings, acknowledge them, and then choose a response that is aligned with your values and goals. This is self-awareness in action. It is about not being a slave to your emotions, but rather the master of your mind. This practice is not just about managing external challenges, but also about confronting our own narratives. We often fall prey to criticism, our doubts, or our limiting beliefs. By cultivating self-awareness, we can challenge these internal adversaries by replacing them with empowering truths and constructive thoughts in our daily lives. Self-awareness is the key that opens the door to an authentic and fulfilling life. When we are aware of our values, emotions, and motivations, we can make decisions that are in harmony with our true selves. In this way, we stop being puppets of external circumstances and become the authors of our own story. With the compass of self-awareness, we can navigate with confidence and determination, building a life that is not only a response to external stimuli, but an expression of our inner wisdom. Self-awareness allows us to live with greater satisfaction, strengthen our relationships, achieve success at work, and develop greater resilience in the face of difficulties. The journey of self-awareness never ends. It evolves as we grow, face new challenges, and continue to refine our understanding of ourselves. So embrace this journey with curiosity and compassion, and let Stoic wisdom guide you to deeper self-knowledge and greater personal experience. Remember that the more we know ourselves, the more empowered we will be to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. So let's engage in this journey of self-awareness, exploring the depths of our being together and unlocking our full potential. Number 2, forgiveness and memory. Forgiveness in the Stoic sense is not about tolerating wrongdoing and forgetting the pain we have experienced. It is about releasing the burden of resentment, choosing peace over anger and wisdom over resentment. It is a gift you give to yourself, and it is freeing yourself from the mental chains that bind you to past grievances. Marcus Aurelius once said that the best revenge is to be different from the one who inflicted the wound. In other words, forgiveness is an act of strength and affirmation of your character, and autonomy. Now let's talk about memory. While forgiveness frees us from the emotional control of the past, memory serves as a guide, a mentor, shaped by experience. The Stoics invite us to put aside the past and focus on extracting the valuable lessons it offers us. Remembering our experiences, both positive and negative, allows us to navigate the present with greater wisdom. By understanding our past mistakes, we can avoid repeating them and make decisions that lead us to a more prosperous future in harmony with our well-being. It is not about living longing for the past, but about using it as a compass that guides us towards a better future. The wisdom that resides in our experiences is an invaluable treasure that allows us to grow, learn, and evolve as people. But how do we balance forgiveness and memory? How do we let go of the pain while retaining the lessons learned? It's like walking a tightrope where balance is the key. On the one hand, there is forgiveness that heals and liberates us. On the other, there is memory that instructs and protects us. By consciously walking between the two, we can embrace forgiveness without naivete and exercise memory without bitterness. Align ourselves with the Stoic virtues of courage and justice, face our pain with courage, and respond to injustice with moral integrity. By taking advantage of memory, we exercise wisdom and temperance by learning from the past without getting caught up in it. So as we journey through life, let us forgive generously, but remember to judiciously use our memories, not as weapons, but as wisdom that enables us to live more virtuously and peacefully. And above all, let Stoicism anchor us, giving us the strength and clarity to navigate the complex dance of forgiveness and memory with grace and resilience. Number 3, emotional stability. Now think of emotional stability not as the absence of emotions, but as the skillful management of them, just like the Stoics like Seneca and Epictetus. They did not advocate suppressing our feelings, but rather taught us to understand them and work with them. They highlighted the power of perception. How we interpret an event ultimately determines our emotional response, not the event itself. Consider this when something unfavorable happens. It is natural to feel upset or angry. However, the Stoic approach encourages us to pause and ask, is there another way to look at this situation? Can I find something within it to learn or grow? This is not about denying your emotions, but rather giving yourself a choice in how to respond to them. Emotional stability also involves recognizing what is under our control and what is not. We cannot always influence external events or the actions of others, but we can decide how to react to them. This insight frees us from unnecessary distress and allows us to focus our energy where it can really make a difference in our own choices and attitudes. Practicing emotional stability is a bit like training a muscle. It requires constant effort and patience. Daily reflection, mindfulness, and even journaling can be powerful practices for improving self-awareness and emotional regulation. They allow you to observe your feelings without getting carried away by them, fostering a sense of inner calm and resilience. By observing your emotions without getting carried away by them, you can learn to manage them more effectively. Mindfulness helps you be present in the current moment without ruminating on the past or anticipating the future. Daily reflection allows you to process your experiences and learn from them. And a personal journal can be a space to express your emotions and explore your thoughts. Furthermore, emotional stability is not a solitary pursuit. Stoicism teaches us the value of community and support. Sharing experiences, seeking guidance, and offering empathy to others can enrich our emotional well-being and provide a broader perspective on our own challenges. Number 4, setting boundaries. This is similar to drawing a map of your personal territory, defining where you allow others to tread and where you mark as exclusively yours. It's about understanding and communicating your boundaries, ensuring your relationships are respectful and mutually beneficial. Stoicism, with its emphasis on self-respect and inner tranquility, offers a powerful framework for establishing these boundaries. Think of boundaries not as walls that keep people out, but as guidelines that encourage healthy interactions. They are statements of your values and priorities, inviting others to understand and respect your needs and preferences. When we clearly communicate our boundaries, we teach others how to treat us by laying the foundation for relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. But setting boundaries is also an internal practice that requires us to be introspective to deeply know ourselves, our values, our limits, and our deal breakers. Stoicism encourages us to reflect on our experiences and learn from them by helping us identify what really matters to us and where we need to draw the line. But setting boundaries can be a challenge, especially in a world that often values compliance and conformity. It can feel uncomfortable or even selfish at first. However, remember that protecting your well-being is not only good for you, it also allows you to show up more authentically and compassionately in your relationships. By honoring your own needs, you lay the foundation for genuine interaction and deeper connection. Additionally, respecting your boundaries is a practice of Stoic virtue. It reflects temperance by moderating your interactions with the world and courage by asserting your right to respect and dignity. She also embodies wisdom in navigating the complex realm of human relationships with discernment and foresight in conversations about boundaries. It is crucial to be clear, direct, and consistent. While it is important to be flexible and open to compromise in relationships, your boundaries, those that protect your core values and well-being, should be non-negotiable. Communicate to them kindly and clearly and be prepared to stand up for them even when it's difficult. Number 5. Energy intelligence. Imagine energy as a currency. Every day, you are given a fixed amount to spend. How you allocate this energy significantly impacts your overall well-being and your effectiveness in your daily efforts. This is where energetic intelligence comes into play, a concept that aligns well with Stoic philosophy that emphasizes the judicious use of our internal resources. Energy intelligence begins with awareness that recognizes the activities and interactions that energize you versus those that deplete you. It's about tuning into your body and mind, noticing when you feel invigorated and when you feel exhausted. As a Stoic sage, you observe these patterns without judgment and use this knowledge to inform yourself and make choices about how to relate to the world. Let's delve into the aspect of Stoicism that teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go. When applying this to energy management, we focus on optimizing our response to energy-depleting situations, not eliminating them completely, because let's face it, some are unavoidable. It's about responding, not reacting, choosing activities that align with our values and goals, even if they require effort, and avoiding those that undermine our purpose and well-being. Intelligence is not just about avoiding energy drain, but also about actively seeking and creating experiences that recharge us. This could mean spending time in nature, pursuing a fulfilling hobby, or simply allowing ourselves moments of stillness and reflection. Stoicism is not about denying pleasure or rest, but rather finding a harmonious balance that strengthens our resilience and virtue. Energy intelligence not only applies to our own well-being, but also to our interactions with others. It involves setting clear boundaries and being aware of the impact our actions have on those around us. Achieving this balance allows us to enjoy life without losing sight of our values and goals. It helps us be more resilient in the face of difficulties and cultivate more positive and healthy relationships. Are we surrounded by people who inspire and encourage us, or those who leave us feeling drained? Number 6. Focus on goals. Choosing our company wisely is a testament to our commitment to living according to Stoic principles that seek growth, wisdom, and harmony. The Stoics place immense value on living with purpose, aligning daily actions with general objectives. They teach us to have clear and well-defined goals. It is not just about achieving external success, but about cultivating inner virtue and fulfilling the goals that give direction and meaning to your life. Transforming routine tasks into steps that follow the path to personal fulfillment. Achieving your goals requires a delicate dance between ambition and acceptance. Ambition drives you to strive for excellence and pursue your dreams with tenacity. Acceptance, on the other hand, allows you to embrace what you cannot change and adapt gracefully to unexpected challenges. Stoicism teaches us to find a harmonious balance between both forces. It's not about giving up your ambitions, but about pursuing them wisely. Accept that the road will be full of obstacles and setbacks. Embrace uncertainty as part of the journey. This dual approach ensures that our pursuit of goals is resilient, adaptable, and anchored in reality, in practice. Broadly speaking, focusing on your goals means setting priorities, planning your actions, and monitoring your progress. However, the key to success lies not only in planning and action, but also in adaptability. Keep an open mind and be willing to learn from experience. Adjust your course when necessary, and don't be afraid to rethink your strategy if things aren't going as you expected. That is the dynamic of the interplay between determination and adaptability that allows us to navigate the complexities of life with wisdom and equanimity. Furthermore, focusing on goals in a Stoic context is not just about personal achievements, but also about contributing to the greater good by aligning your personal ambitions with the well-being of others. By pursuing goals that resonate with your values and benefit society, you will be embodying the Stoic ideals of justice and service. Number 7. Seek support. As you embark on life's journey, it is vital to remember that seeking support is not a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to our strength and wisdom. In the realm of Stoicism, while self-reliance and personal strength are celebrated, the value of community and shared wisdom is equally recognized. We are inherently interconnected social beings, and harnessing the strength of others can amplify our own resilience and insight. When we talk about seeking support, it's not just about finding a shoulder to cry on during difficult times, although emotional support is undeniably important. It's about connecting with mentors, peers, or even historical figures whose experiences and wisdom can guide us. Imagine having a board of advisors, each offering unique perspectives and ideas that help you navigate life's complexities with greater clarity and purpose. In the Stoic sense, seeking support also means challenging ourselves. It's about stepping out of our echo chambers and exposing ourselves to diverse perspectives that can catalyze personal growth and transformation, whether through book conversations or reflective practices. Engaging with a variety of voices allows us to refine our beliefs, question our assumptions, and develop a more nuanced understanding of the world. Furthermore, seeking support is inherently reciprocal, as we seek guidance or companionship, and also offer our own experiences and ideas that contribute to the collective wisdom. This exchange fosters a sense of connection and shared humanity. It reminds us that we are part of something bigger than ourselves. Practically seeking support can take many forms. Join a community of like-minded people looking for a mentor or coach, or even interact with the Stoic texts themselves based on the ideas of Marcus Aurelius Seneca or Epictetus. It's about recognizing when you need guidance, inspiration, or just a different perspective and taking proactive steps to seek it. Number 8. Control your inner voice. Imagine the voice inside your head as a constant companion that is able to offer words of encouragement and insight, but sometimes veers into criticism and doubt. This self-talk is a powerful force that controls our self-perception, mood, and even our actions, controlling negative self-talk. Therefore, it is not just about silencing a voice, but about transforming it into a tool that supports your journey towards a more fulfilled life. Now let's anchor this in Stoicism. The Stoics were well aware of the power of the mind and the importance of protecting it against harmful influences, including those that come from within. We were taught to question our judgments and perceptions, to challenge the automatic thoughts that can lead us astray. When you find yourself trapped in a spiral of negative self-talk, remember the words of Epictetus. What matters is not what happens to you, but how you react to it. This is a call to take control of your internal narrative, to respond to self-criticism with understanding and perspective. But how do we do this? First of all, becoming aware. Notice when your self-talk becomes negative and pause. Question the validity of these thoughts. Are they based on facts or assumptions? Are they fair? You will often find that these internal criticisms are exaggerated or unfounded. Next, practice reframing these thoughts in a more positive or realistic way. Instead of telling yourself, "I'm always wrong," exclaim, "Try it." If you don't try it, you will never know the result. If you make a mistake, you can learn from it. It's not about denying your flaws or failures, but rather seeing them through a lens of growth and resilience. Remember that self-compassion is key. Talk to yourself as you would to a dear friend. Offer yourself understanding and encouragement. Don't judge yourself harshly. By cultivating a kinder, more supportive voice, you reinforce your intrinsic value and strengthen your ability to face life's challenges. In this practice of controlling negative self-talk, we find a profound exercise of Stoic virtue. It is an expression of wisdom in discerning truth amidst courage, in confronting and transforming our inner critics, and justice in treating ourselves with the kindness we deserve. This is a mindset that transforms challenges into opportunities for growth. Number 9. Solution-oriented approach. A concept that resonates deeply with Stoic philosophy is perception. After all, the Stoics were masters of perception and taught us that it is not our circumstances, but our interpretation of them that really matters. So how do we cultivate this solution-oriented mindset? It starts with acceptance, recognizing and accepting the current situation. Stoicism teaches us to differentiate between what is under our control and what is not. Accepting the reality of a situation is the first step to action. It does not mean resigning yourself to it. It is, on the contrary, an act of liberation. By accepting what we cannot change, we let go of the frustration of wishing things were different. This mental freedom allows us to open our minds to the possibilities of action that are within our reach. Instead of regretting what we can't control, we can focus on what we can do. Starting from acceptance, we can engage in proactive problem-solving. We look for creative solutions, take action, and work towards a better future. It is the door that opens us to the possibility of change. This involves identifying the root cause of the problem, brainstorming possible solutions, and considering their outcomes. It's about looking, moving forward, not going back, and asking ourselves what can be done now. This is where creativity and innovation come into play as we explore various avenues for resolution, even those that may initially seem unconventional or challenging. A solutions-oriented approach is inherently practical. It's about breaking down lofty goals or overwhelming challenges into manageable steps. By setting small, achievable goals, we build momentum and foster a sense of accomplishment that carries us forward with every step, no matter how small. But let's not forget the importance of reflection in this process. After taking action, we must look back to evaluate the effectiveness of our solutions, learning from both successes and setbacks. This reflective practice not only hones our problem-solving skills, but also cultivates the Stoic virtues of wisdom and temperance as we learn to navigate life's complexities with discernment and balance. Number 10. Avoid unnecessary arguments. As we navigate life, we often encounter situations that test our patience and cause us to get into arguments. But consider this: not every disagreement warrants a battle, and not every battle is worth our energy. Adopting a Stoic mindset teaches us the art of discerning which arguments to engage in and which to avoid, promoting peace of mind and conserving our energies for more constructive activities by avoiding unnecessary arguments. This does not mean avoiding standing up for what is important, but choosing our battles wisely with the understanding that not all differences of opinion should be contested. The Stoics, with their emphasis on inner tranquility and rationality, encourage us to evaluate the potential results of an argument, that is, whether an argument will change something for the better or simply disturb our peace without producing any positive results. In practice, this means cultivating self-awareness and emotional intelligence, recognizing triggers that can lead to unhelpful debates, and developing strategies to maintain composure. Sometimes this may mean taking a deep breath and walking away, or perhaps agreeing to disagree. It is about maintaining equanimity and not allowing external circumstances or the behavior of other people to disturb the inner calm. Additionally, adopting a solution-oriented mindset can also guide us in dealing with conflict rather than arguing to demonstrate an approach, in understanding the other person's perspective and finding common ground or a mutually acceptable resolution. This approach not only helps avoid unnecessary arguments, but also fosters better understanding and respect in our relationships. Remember, time and energy are precious resources. By avoiding unnecessary arguments, you can use these resources and create more space for positive interactions and activities, that bring joy and satisfaction. By choosing your actions based on their true value and potential for good, you are embodying the Stoic virtue of wisdom. Number 11. Detect false cordiality. In the complex dance of human interactions, detecting false cordiality is like discerning the genuine notes in a complex melody. It requires attention, insight, and a touch of skepticism. Stoicism, with its emphasis on wisdom and discernment, provides us with the tools to remove the layers of superficiality, revealing the true intentions behind a false cordiality that is often disguised as warmth or genuine interest. But its essence is insincere, a performance put on for personal gain rather than genuine connection. The Stoics teach us not to take appearances at face value, but to dig deeper by evaluating the congruence between words and actions. Just as a tree is known by its fruit, true intentions can be discerned through consistent behavior over time to detect false cordiality. Being a student of human nature involves observing not just what people say, but how they say it, their body language, their consistency over time, and how they interact with others. Observe them and ask yourself these questions. Are their actions aligned with their words? Do they show genuine concern and empathy? Or is there selective, selfish warmth? This is not about cynicism, but about protecting yourself from manipulation and deception. It's about building relationships based on trust and authenticity, not false pretenses. In doing so, we honor the Stoic virtues of wisdom and justice by navigating our social world with discernment and integrity. Furthermore, recognizing false cordiality in others also prompts us to reflect on our own behavior. Are we being sincere in our interactions, or are we also putting on a mask of cordiality for ulterior motives? Stoicism encourages us to lead by example, by cultivating sincerity and authenticity. Remember that the wisdom of Stoicism lives within us. Open your mind and heart, and let it guide you through the storms of life with grace, resilience, and virtue. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Leave me your opinion and experiences dealing with toxic people in the comments. Let us continue exploring together in this timeless philosophy, learn and grow in the art of living fully guided by Stoic wisdom.